Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 15 of season 4 of Supernatural. So, last time around was a fun episode. It was about a siren. It was not seasonally relevant really. Although I mean tangentially everything is, I guess. But it wasn't directly related to Lilith's quest to start the apocalypse. So, what happened instead? Instead there was a siren who... I don't really get why. For fun, I guess. But the siren was getting people to kill their loved ones. So there was these guys who beat their wives to death because they were under the siren's spell. And the boys showed up and dealt with it, but not before getting in trouble themselves first. They both became targets of the siren. And it was a great misdirect in the episode. That was really well done, actually. It completely fooled me. Like, we were made to think that it was this doctor, the local doctor, which kind of would have made sense, like it would have fit and whatever. But it was this pretend FBI agent guy, who was a bit fishy. I'm not gonna lie, he was a bit fishy. The way he was so perfectly, a perfect fit for Dean, with like he was interested in old cars and had the same taste in music and whatever. And like, yeah. But yeah, it was him. And... it ended with Bobby saving the day, but not before the siren getting to cast his spell or whatever, like infect both Dean and Sam. And they had a bit of a showdown, and it was kind of rough to watch. It was harsh. They said things. I mean, they said things that they kind of didn't mean, but they kind of also meant it. Like, what they said was what they actually thought, but the worst possible way you could say those things they were like thinking of or scared of, or like their concerns. Like Sam, for instance, he complained basically to Dean. He told Dean that you can't keep pace with me anymore. Like, I'm stronger than you now. You just like basically cry and whine about how rough it was being in hell for 30 years. And like, dude, it's like, maybe he has a point, but that is taking it way too far. And that was really uncalled for. And Dean voiced his concerns about Sam, about how like Sam keeps shacking up with monsters and like he's scared of... Yeah, he thinks that Sam is like well on the way to becoming a monster. But again, he framed it in the worst possible way you ever could. And I don't know what that's going to lead to, because I'm sure that it's not the last we're going to hear about that. It's going to come back. And what I'm concerned about is that it will like drive a wedge in between them, because when the episode, like towards the end, when they were having like a conversation, when they were like, I don't know, celebrating, I guess, the resolution of the case and having a drink with Bobby before Bobby left. Yeah, they didn't address what was said whatsoever. They just like, yeah, you know I didn't mean that, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. And they just brushed it under the rug. Like, you need to talk about these things or it's just gonna fester and get much, much worse. But they're not exactly poster boys for dealing with things in a healthy way. You know? So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure we will see that conflict be brought back. I don't know when, or if it will come to the fore and be like more prominently featured. We'll see. And again, another episode that didn't feature like the seasonal storyline. So now it really needs to go back to it. Or maybe it was just like a big focus in the first half of the season. I don't know. Maybe they will keep it on the back burner for a couple of episodes more. I don't know. We'll see. So let's go do that. But as always, though, I just want to mention the Patreon before we get started. I finally managed to get a couple of weeks ahead on the Patreon. So I'm like 6 episodes or so ahead. So if that interests you, then feel free to check it out. Link for that is in the description down below. On the Patreon, I also do it uncut. It's not edited down like here on YouTube. So yeah. But with that said, let's get into episode 15.
Problem. Take it easy, all right? Just do the wallet! Hold on, man.
Oh. How is this supernatural, though? That's just a robbery.
Jim, don't move, man.
I feel okay.
You're not even bleeding.
Okay, now it's supernatural. And he's completely okay?
How are you even alive right now?
Yeah, good question. How are you not bleeding? How do you not have organ damage?
No, you're right. It's definitely weird.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely weird.
Okay, Bobby. Thanks.
What's up?
Death takes a holiday. Maybe.
Shot in the heart at point-blank range by a 9mm.
Yeah, and you guys know guns, so you know that's that's impossible. Maybe. Or maybe Death has taken a holiday.
You mean people making deals or something?
No, I'm trusting in the episode title. Or could that be possible?
Sure you want me going with you?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I don't want to be holding you back or nothing.
Oh, here it
I've heard
comes.
100 times that was the siren talking, not me.
Sam, you can get past this, but not by pretending like that's not something you're a bit concerned about. What you need to do to get past this is explain that, like, you have those concerns, but not to that extent. Like that was an exaggeration. You need to acknowledge these things. Otherwise, you won't be able to move on. Otherwise, you're just going to be passive-aggressive and, like, yeah, tear at each other until you walk your separate ways. Like, you need to address it, dude. It's not healthy what you're doing.
Now, you two said you were bloggers?
Yes, sir. Flooredbythelord.com.
All the guys.
That's an awesome domain.
How else do you explain it? The doctors can't.
No, but we have...
And it's pumping like a piston.
We've run into many things that doctors can't explain.
I had this feeling like angels were watching over me.
That's a possibility.
I wouldn't expect you guys to.
Actually. Like, because the way I understand it is that Reapers are responsible for collecting people who are supposed to die, people who die. And the episode title is Death Takes a Holiday. So I'm guessing that the local Reaper is not showing up for work. Because he's off on holiday. But that, like, I'm a bit iffy on that. Because, like, why wouldn't there be another Reaper here to pick up the slack? You know? But yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe the angels are preventing the Reapers from doing their work here. Don't know. Let's find out.
You wouldn't have happened to have swung by a crossroads in the past week or so?
And talk to someone who offers... No.
Black eyes?
You're very direct right now. You're not usually that direct when you question people, dude.
Find anyone dying around here?
Not since Cole Griffith. He dropped 10 days ago. It was the last death I could find. Souls just ain't getting dragged into the light.
No, exactly.
Maybe because there's no one around to carry them.
Exactly. Episode title was kind of a spoiler, I think.
The local Reapers on strike?
Yeah, don't know.
Sam.
Well, then let's talk to somebody who might. The kid.
You're gonna have a seance? If Bella could use a Ouija board, we should be able to as well, I guess.
Lives.
Yeah, you do have very strange lives. Made me think of the episode with the fear ghost. The Buru Buru. We hunt monsters. Who does that?
If you want me to gank a monster or torch a corpse, hey, let's light it up, right? But
Why are you
fix whatever
concerned?
this is, people will start dropping dead.
Yeah, people are supposed to die. It's not... Well, it's not... it doesn't matter if they're good or not.
I mean, you and me, we're like the poster boys of the unnatural order. All we do is ditch death.
That is
The normal
true,
rules
yeah.
don't really apply to us, do they?
They should.
We're no different than anybody else.
I'm infected with demon blood.
Yeah.
You've been to hell. Look, I know you want to think of yourself as...
I mean, you kind of have a point, Sam. But so does Dean.
What are you doing here?
Look, just take it easy.
Say a prayer.
This is not what it looks like. Really?
Say you're doing...
Devil worship.
No, say you're doing a... Oh, it's too late now.
This is the... I don't have a good answer.
I mean, come on. Just say... You could have said that we're doing a prayer. It's handed down in our family or something.
Sam.
Who are you?
Alistair.
Alistair! Oh, where's the old one? I liked that thing.
Pediatrician I was riding.
Oh, I liked that pediatrician. So it's Alistair who's behind this. Yeah, it doesn't really work on... Doesn't work on Sam.
You been solo flexing with your little slut?
You have no idea.
Oh my! Look at you, Sam! Alistair seems like not so much a threat anymore now in that case. That's crazy.
What all happened with Alistair again?
I told you, he tried to fling me or whatever, and it didn't work, so he bailed.
How come he couldn't fling you? He chucked you pretty good last.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get an idea of what Sam might be doing.
What? Dean, I'm not keeping secrets.
Don't lie, dude.
Whatever.
Local Reaper's gone. Not just gone, kidnapped.
By demons. Why?
Yeah, but like, I don't understand why there wouldn't be another.
Basically, you kill a Reaper under the solstice moon. Tomorrow night, by the way. You got yourself a broken seal.
Yeah, it's
So
apocalypse
Reapers
related.
Kill death?
I don't know.
Everything dies.
Dean, Reapers are invisible. The only people that can see them are the dead and the dying.
Don't.
Then we become ghosts.
That's not a good idea.
How?
Oh. Bring her in. What are you going to be doing? Like astral projection? Walking around as spirits?
Which one of you brainiacs came up with astral projection?
Dean did?
No.
Of course, Chachi. Any idea how heavy-duty insane that is?
No, I don't.
That's where the Reaper is, so.
So it's nuts.
But not if you know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And you find the Reaper. How you gonna save it?
Yeah.
With style and class.
How are you going to fight if you're in spirit form?
Fog.
Exactly. Well, I mean, Dean has some prior experience of being a ghost. You know, when he met the Reaper Tessa at the first episode of season 2. He was able to move something there. I mean, it's not very much experience, but it's a tiny bit. Might count for something.
Showtime.
Well, nothing like shooting blanks.
You succeeded. I'm sure you're not noticing the different color tint. It's more bluish, right?
Oh, I'm so feeling up Demi Moore.
All right, so...
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Get out of me.
You're inside your brother. Don't you realize how inappropriate that is?
Get in the window.
Hey!
You're looking at us.
Yeah, that's the guy who died.
Your dad thinks I'm crazy. Are you here?
Oh, poor woman.
Are you still here with me?
Yeah, he is, unfortunately. Oh, come on, man. This is not cool. It's not cool torturing your mom like that.
You're dead. You're a spirit. Us too.
Yeah. Thanks, Haley Joel. I know I'm dead. What do you...
Sixth Sense reference.
Everything started spinning, and then I was just standing there, looking down at my body.
Yeah. And then the Reaper showed up.
How'd you get rid of him?
I didn't. The black smoke did.
Black smoke.
Demons. Or demon. I'm assuming it takes more than one demon to wrangle a Reaper.
Another Reaper.
Hey! Hey! Wait, we need to talk to you!
Oh, so there is another Reaper here.
Dean,
Oh, hey, Tessa.
Do I know you?
Yeah, you do.
you don't remember me?
I do. I remember. Nice seeing her again, I guess.
So this is the Reaper that came after you.
Yeah.
I don't like that, framing it like that.
Your whole angel demon dance off? I could care less. I just
Yeah.
want to do my job.
Right, yeah. and we
Question,
wanna help you
do animals have Reapers? Or are humans special in this supernatural universe?
Start reaping again. I'm starting with the kid.
Yeah, makes sense. Go in order from where it started and
What do you
forward.
to say to him?
Whatever I have to.
That he can't keep torturing his mom like this. He needs to leave her alone so she can start the grieving process. Like, what he's doing is essentially like picking at a scab for her.
Me how sad she is.
Yeah, she is sad, but you're not making it better.
Over to let her know I'm here, but She only gets sadder.
Yeah. I don't blame the kid, though, because he's a kid, he doesn't understand.
What if I told you that if you helped me, you wouldn't have to leave here, ever?
Oh, dude, that's rude. You're lying.
You swear?
Sad.
I swear.
Yeah, at least it's hurting him to do this.
You and me, together again.
Yeah, how about that? Makes sense that they would bring her back because, like, she's the only Reaper we've had a connection with besides the Faith Healer episode. And, I don't know, that felt very generic. This one has personality.
I wish I'd gone with you for good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is what's supposed to happen.
Well, hey, don't get me wrong. I mean, most of the ones I've met are dicks with wings.
That's a mental image. Actually, yeah, that's a mental image. With balls.
Someone upstairs still decided to give me a second chance.
Yeah, and that should concern you gravely. Because why? Holy moly, yeah, that's more than one demon.
Tessa!
Oh, for goodness sakes.
I'm not gonna move if you don't concentrate.
I am concentrating.
I think there's an element of rage in it as well.
If you wanna hit something, you just gotta get mad.
Yeah, got it.
Now you try. Hit me.
I think I'll stick to just picking on someone.
He's dead. What are you gonna do? Hurt him? This kid is way too good to only have been dead for 10 days.
Can nobody see this?
Maybe it's...
I'm guessing not.
Invisible ink.
Yeah, exactly.
Any idea what it's for?
It's spells. I'm assuming it's to keep angels out, if it's to break a seal, or to keep Reapers locked in. One or the other, or possibly both. Because if Alistair is trying to break a seal, he doesn't want the angels interfering because they're trying to prevent that from happening.
Dude, check me out.
Look at that! He learned a little. How are you gonna get rid of him though? Are you gonna exercise him? Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate.
Boys.
Hey, that's gotta be Alistair now. He has the same kind of voice. I really like that kind of voice. That is not the same actor, right? No, it's gotta be a different one. It looks different. But it sounds similar. Oh.
So it's not so much fun anymore, is it?
No, it's not. How you like it? How you like me now?
It's hard to get it up when you're not wearing your meat. Huh.
Go to hell.
Oh, if only I could, but...
Yeah, he likes it in hell. With the, what did they say? With flapping of flayed skin or something?
Two to break a seal.
Oh. Oh no.
Show up, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the natural order intact.
You can shoot us all you want, but you can't kill us.
No, but maybe you're defenseless currently. Like your physical bodies. Exactly, here we go. And it's gonna be hard for her to do anything about it because she's friggin' blind. Please tell me they're not gonna hurt her. Was that an angel?
An old friend lent it to me.
Oh yeah?
No,
Who?
he doesn't really ride a pale horse. But
Oh.
he does have 3 amigos.
He's referencing Death the Horseman. So he exists too, I'm guessing?
Hic cror mesorius.
Death's scythe.
Resurgat!
Cool chant. Oh, I like that look. I'm wondering who she has for company. Angel or demon?
What's the matter, you reeking son of a bitch?
That sounds like demon.
A skirt?
don't think you can bring them back because they're like trapped. Ah, nice! No, man, you're too late. That's the knife, isn't it? Oh, Pamela.
How about you make me a drink, huh?
You need a doctor.
Make me a drink, Sam.
Maybe she knew. I mean, she's a psychic. Maybe she knew that helping these people would get her killed.
Can't run, Dean.
Oh, I love that soft-spoken kind of voice. Get lightning bolted.
What just happened? You and Sam just saved a seal. We
Hooray!
captured Alistair. That script on the funeral home, we couldn't penetrate it.
Oh, okay. So it was to keep angels out.
If you want our help, why the hell didn't you just ask?
Because whatever I ask,
Yeah.
you seem to do the exact opposite.
He does have a point.
Dean,
Hey, Tessa.
I could use your help.
I like her, actually. She was very sympathetic in the first episode where we saw her.
Hey, Cole.
Just talk some sense into the kid. I think he's gonna understand.
As long as she can feel you, she'll be in pain.
Yeah. It's
'Cause
unhealthy.
she can't let go.
Yeah, and then she won't be able to let go immediately, of course, but like she'll be able to start grieving more naturally.
Staying here is a whole lot worse than anything over there.
Why?
Because one day your family will be gone.
Yeah, what are you gonna do then? And you'll start hurting people. I mean, they must be able to manipulate time, Reapers. Otherwise, like, there would need to be so many Reapers.
The angels have something good in store for you. A second chance.
Are you sure about that, though?
Really?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
There's no such thing as miracles.
No.
What are you saying?
There's just life.
What happened?
Dean, where's Tessa?
She's...
Working?
That bastard Bobby Singer to go to hell for ever introducing me to you two in the first place.
City consolation, you'll go into a better place.
Really, dude? It's a comforting lie, I guess.
I can feel what's inside of you. If you think you have good intentions, think again.
Yeah, I think I know. I have a sneaking suspicion now. It's what Pamela just said and what something Sam said earlier in their episode. We'll talk about it after.
What did she say to you?
Yeah, Sam. Oh, what's this? Rest in peace, Kim, I guess. Okay, so that was episode 15. And that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed seeing Tessa again. And, like, it makes sense, doesn't it? Like, if you're going to introduce a Reaper, then wouldn't it make sense to use one we've seen before that we have, like, established a rapport with already? So moving forward, like, if there's going to be more episodes with Reapers, I'm sure she's going to show up again. Like, she will be the representative for us. Yeah, she will represent Reapers. Another big takeaway from this episode, I think, is what Alistair said. And I don't think, like, I think he's speaking truth when he refers to Death, the Grim Reaper. Like, as in this episode, we've encountered Reapers previously. But this, I don't know if there's like two options. Either there's Reapers and the Grim Reaper, you know, the big one, or the Horseman Death of the Horseman of the Horseman of the Apocalypse, or he's something completely different. And maybe the Horsemen of the Apocalypse are like the 7 deadly sins that we were introduced to previously. Like, that's a possibility, of course. but I don't like that option because that like reduces death, kinda. Because if that's the case, then death is just a demon, you know, like just a demon. Because I'm assuming that the four horsemen we're talking about is war, death, plague / pestilence, and famine. And like famine and plague are lesser, kinda, but war / strife, I guess, and death are very big concepts. As the saying goes, like, the only things that are certain are death and taxes. And like everything will die. Like this planet will die, all humans will die, humanity will die, like the sun will die, the universe will die, everything will die. And I don't know if that's it or if I'm reading too much into it, but what I got from this is that these fundamental forces of nature, in essence, exists in a personified form in the supernatural universe. Might be a bit of an overreach, but until I get proof to the contrary, that's what I choose to believe, because that would make it so much cooler for me. And then we have the big thing, Sam, and what he's doing. And maybe I should have seen it sooner, but I don't know. But when they were standing around talking, and Sam said that, dude, I've got demon blood in me. That made me kind of think like that, oh, maybe that's what we're doing. Because like, if his powers, he was very non-specific there. He has demon blood in him. So what if more demon blood is, like, if demon blood is where he gets his powers from, then what if more demon blood gives him stronger powers, more powers? If that's the case, then his misgivings with Ruby are very understandable. His close connection with Ruby, because like he's enjoying her body in more ways than one, is very understandable. And what Pamela said there towards the end, all of that makes a heck of a lot of sense if that's the case. Because in some mythologies, vampires, they drink blood because blood is life. It's like concentrated life force or something. And if you have that opinion, then I very much understand why the angels would want him to stop. Or maybe not, because why do they care that much? But Pamela warning him. Like, because if blood is life and you're like replacing your blood in essence with tainted blood, with demon blood, then will Sam eventually turn? Like, it contextualizes so much if that is the case. It even contextualizes him going like dark side a bit. Because either he goes dark side because of what he's doing, and like his morals are getting affected by, like, because he's willing to do more things, more immoral things, or he's going dark side because he's getting affected by the blood itself, and that is making him like turn evil or what have you. Because I've been struggling to try to understand like how Sam is getting stronger. Because if it's just about practice, then I don't see why there's a need to hide it all that much. Like, yeah, I know that Dean doesn't like seeing it, and Sam feels like a freak when like he does it, and Dean looks at him like he is a freak, you know, and all that stuff. But at the same time, like, if that's all you're doing, then that's not so bad. I don't see why he would be so paranoid about discussing that. And like, he hasn't been all that hesitant to use his powers. But Ruby had to push him hard when Sam stopped for a while after like heeding the warnings given to him by the angels. So yeah, I think this is a very, very, very strong possibility. Because it makes sense, it fits. Like, why I haven't considered this previously is because I thought it needed to be Azazel's blood. Specifically because Azazel's blood gave Sam power. So I thought that maybe they were praying to Azazel or something to that effect, because like, as a witch, you get your powers from the demon you make a contract with, in essence. Like, not a deal-making demon, not a Crossroads demon deal, but like the one you enter into a contract with. For witches, it's the one they serve in exchange for powers. And witches do their spells by, in essence, praying to their demon god or whatever. Like the demon becomes their god, kinda. And praying to God to get their prayers answered. And that's how witch magic works. So I thought that maybe that was a possibility, that Sam was essentially doing witchcraft, and he would need to pray to Azazel or like get more power from Azazel if he wanted to become stronger. But how could he do that if Azazel is dead? And he can't like drink Azazel's blood, more of it, because Azazel is dead again. So like, I didn't, but this, if it's just generic demon blood, then that makes sense. And especially if Angela felt it inside him, you know? That means it's something physical. Because like she sensed the demon when it was inside the room, like you smoky bastard or whatever it was she said. Something like that. And for Sam, she feels it inside of him. And she hasn't said that previously, but she does now. Why is that? Because there's more of it now. Yeah, I think this is it. But don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't want to know. It's just what I'm thinking at the moment. This was a really, really good episode, though. A lot of world building, a lot of progression of the seasonal storyline. Yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes next. But that is for a different day. For today, I'm done, and I thank you very much for joining me. So until next time, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.